Hello, everyone. Welcome to the very first edition of Tune In News Report. My name is W.A.K. William, and I am your host, High Arts on the Edge. I want to start off by saying and giving a big shout out to Ricardo Fiel, also known as Moon Cowboy. We had an event today, and you can check it out on the page and or YouTube, High Arts on the Edge. Ricardo and I discussed his brand new EP, Go Baby Go, and we also had a good conversation about mental health. So check it out. Let us know what you think. Speaking of events, I want to tell you some events that are coming up in the month of April. So, do you have your calendar ready? Let us start with April 21st. It's a big day as we launch that day with a conversation, David J. from Bauhaus and Love and Rockets and Jazz Butcher. We're going to celebrate the record store release of an earlier album that he did in the early 90s, known as Urban Urbane, one of my favorite projects that he did. So check it out as David J. will take us on a walk on that incredible album. Later that day in the evening, we're going to have an event with Tim Kosh and Ian Masters, also known as Isolated Gate. Isolated Gate will kind of usher us along on their brand new album, Universe in Reverse. And if you haven't heard this album, check it out. It's it's smart, it's intelligent, and it's full of these sonic experimentations. So I'm excited about this one. And this event will be on Friday night and also Saturday because it's across the ocean. So uh, pay attention to closer details as we get closer to that date. On April 23rd, I'm going to have my third conversation with Karen Vogt. Karen and I have had previous conversations about her work as an artist. And in our third discussion, we're going to cover an album that she's going to release later this month called Le Monde. Is that how I'm pronouncing it correctly? Uh, Pardon my French. Le Monde. So this is an experimental album that I believe she did somewhere along the motorway in France. So looking forward to hearing what she has to say about this really cool concept album. On April 30th, I will be speaking with Morgan Chosnick, KEXP DJ. I've never interviewed a DJ from KEXP, so this will be my first, and it's going to be pre recorded and then shared out later. So, again, that is on April 30th. Also, on April 30th, I'll be speaking with Ken and David McCluskey, also known as the Bluebells. These gentlemen have been writing beautiful pop songs for many years, and they have a brand new album coming out on April 28th called In the 21st Century. So, super excited to speak with these two um, legends from Scotland. And then finally, I'm putting together a Cure ranking album video, and I'm in talks with somebody who loves Cure quite a bit. So stay tuned for those details. Um, I'm also wanted very excited to let you know about my brand new YouTube channel. So on this channel is where I'll be stashing away and collecting a warehouse of events that I have done from the past, present, and future. And you can head on over there and watch any of the events from previous time. And feel free to drop a comment, subscribe, like, whatever you need to do. I've hosted events over the past 2 years, so I'm slowly uploading as many as I can. And the way to get involved is for you to ask questions or post comments along the way. I would definitely want to hear and get your feedback. When you arrive at the YouTube channel, you will see there's a little community button. And every Friday, I'm going to post a new prompt there for you to respond to. And this week's prompt has something to do with festivals, music festivals. So, again, that's my brand new YouTube channel, High Arts on the Edge. Look forward to seeing you over there as well. All right, let's talk about our first mystery album. So, this is how it's going to work. Every Friday, I have an album in this bag, and I'm going to give you some clues, and then I will unveil what is in this bag. Here are your clues thus far. Ready? Come Ride the Fiery Breeze, 1989. Kramer, Trio, New Zealand, Boston, Ralph Carney, George Harrison cover, The Moon, and D and N. The Moon and DNN. What album do you think I'm talking about? I will tell you this album was probably one of the first albums that kind of led me down this path of indie alternative dream pop music. And my brother gave me a recording of this album as he was a DJ in Virginia. And he sent his shows over to me. And so I didn't know what it was. And I put it in the tape deck at that time and I hit play and changed my life. So, what album am I talking about? Dun, dun, dun. Of course, we're talking about 1989 Galaxy 500 on Fire. So, this is, as many people have heard me mention in the past, this is the album that kind of broke down all those walls for me. At that time, I was kind of, I was into New Order, Thompson Twins, The Cure, but this was the album that moved the needle for me. So if you haven't listened to it and you're into kind of dream pop indie, check it out. And so, yeah, that is our mystery album of the week, Galaxy 500 on Fire. Only 3 albums made, and they're all incredible. All right, now we're going to end today's Tune In News Report with some trivia. Good luck. I will ask the question, and you can see if you need any help, go ahead online, do whatever you need to do to come up with the answers. Here we go. Darth Vader is voiced by James Earl Jones. However, George Lucas also considered another person for the role. Who was it? Darth Vader is voiced by James Earl Jones. However, George Lucas also considered another person for the role. Who was it? Okay, that's trivia question number 1. Trivia question number 2. What is Paul McCartney's middle name? What is Paul McCartney's middle name? And number 3, I had no idea. Speaking of YouTube, what is the most watched YouTube video of all time? Dun, 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 dun. What is the most watched YouTube video of all time with over 11 billion views? So those are your trivia questions for today. Good luck. Have fun. So that's our first Tune In News Report. Thank you for checking it out, and I look forward to hearing from you. Any feedback, questions, concerns, thoughts, comments, I welcome them all. Remember, there's going to be a brand new news report every Friday. And so looking forward to sharing what's coming down the line on High Arts and the Edge. Remember, everyone, keep focusing on the high arts. It's always a good thing. Always. Take care. Ciao.